Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some motorsport photography, but today we're not doing motorbikes, we're not doing classic Formula 1, we're not even doing it on tarmac. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of rallying. That's gonna be sick. Alright, so you have to bear with me, I'm a bit out of breath because we have done a lot of hiking to get where we are. Where we started, I was at like corner 23 or area 23, and the problem was with it is when the cars go around the corner you only see the back of them. But of course as a photographer I want to see the front of the cars, I want to see them going around corners, and I spotted a series of bends that I wanted to get to. And it was probably literally 2 miles to get here, but the area I'm at now is so good because we've got corners here, we've got coming around here, so we're going to be able to play around with a lot of different angles and get a lot of variety to my shots, which is exactly what I want to get. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be the spot. This is where I'm going to get that sweet B-roll and also sick photography as well, because look, that is the circuit right there. I could peek here with my 70-200 and get him digging into that corner there. This is going to be sick. This is going to look bloody sick. Yes! I've got about half an hour or so until the racing begins, so I thought I'd just quickly show you what I'm going to be using in terms of like settings and everything. First off, camera is going to be in manual mode. For people who want to know, I shoot in manual mode probably like 99% of the time. I never, hardly ever use anything like... In terms of shutter speed, I'm going to be using a fast shutter speed to stop the motion, to get like the dirt kicking up, so maybe like 1/1000th of a second, and then I'm also going to try and bring it down to like 1/50 of a second to get some of that panning action as well. That might be where the 24-70 comes into play, so I can get those kind of wider shots to give it a bit more context in terms of the environment we're in as well. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit of both to get a variety of different shots and try different things, which is what I encourage everyone to do when you're doing motorsports. Try doing a bit of panning photography. You can always get some really creamy and really great results, and also try and freeze that motion, especially when it comes to rallying and stuff as well, where you can see the details of rocks being kicked up, dirt flying all over the place. In terms of the aperture, I'm going to mix that up. I'm probably going to be using like F5.6, especially if I want to get the back of the car in focus and the front of the car in focus. And ISO, I'm going to try and keep that as low as possible, but I reckon I'm going to have to go into the thousands because it's quite overcast right now, and obviously I want to use a faster shutter speed for some shots, which means I am going to have to bump up that ISO. But the good thing with the Sony A7IV, ISO performance is really good in this camera. I can get ISO shots at 8000 and it will probably still look really good. Okay, here comes the first car. Got the 70-200 on. Here he comes. Whoa! That's sick! Already absolute banger right there of a Subaru. Oh, we will take that. Right, let's have it, let's have it, let's have it. Oh, he is sending it. Oh, that looks so sick. That looks, oh, that's one of my favorites so far. That was shot at 250 per second, f5.6, ISO 2500. Also worth mentioning, I have got a polarizer on the front. It is helping reduce the glare in the paint of the cars, but it's also helping protect the front element of the camera. I've left my bag behind. Okay, so we've just ran to this side of the track because look at this here. Get low down here and I'll be able to get some really cool shots. Here we go, Ford Fiesta. Oh, look at that. Now that is what we call a shot right there. Oh, that was a good series. That was really sick. Another one. 2 in a row. this is a bit of a cool angle here. Yes! Oh, that was absolutely worth it, that angle right there. Alright, so I'm at this next couple of bends right here, and I reckon here I'll get some great shots. Now, that's actually one thing I have to say about Rally. You have to respect that it hasn't got much health and safety. If you want to protect yourself, hide behind one of these trees that are hundreds of years old. If not, just hope for the best. I kind of like that kind of danger feeling, because it's a bit of an adrenaline rush, I gotta say. Never mind being in the car, like standing here, I get that rush. And I tell you what as well, for photography, it makes it really accessible, this kind of motorsport, because you don't need the most flash gear to get great results. You can take a kit lens and get really close to the action and still get great shots. The first time I did rally photography, I was using my Fujifilm bridge camera, my very first camera ever, and I actually got some pretty good results of it. So if you want to get into motorsport photography, go and do some rallying. I'm at 1/1000 of a second, bring down the ISO to about 1250, bring up the f-stop to f5, then bring up the ISO to about 2000. That should do it, so let's give it a go. Alright, that shot right there, that is what we want, that action shot there. Very nice. Okay, so for this next shot, I've moved to this angle here because we can get them coming down towards us and then around this bend here. 70-200 still seems like the best lens for this at the current time. Fucking hell, he's carrying some speed. Oh, yes! We got another one. There's a chance it's a Ford. Oh, it is a Ford, what a guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Subaru. That was well parked. He's got his indicators on, he's being a sensible driver. Oh, he has his hazards on, he's got a problem. Oh, look at his brake discs. They are red hot. That sounded gorgeous. Okay, so I believe this is the last lot now. It is the 4x4s all coming through, and then I think we have finished. So let's continue getting some great shots. Let's grab this one right here. And this is how a 4x4 should be drove. Oh, that looks really sick, really sharp, really nice. On the way back down, we've just seen a car that has gone off this edge here, and this is like a valley, like it's a big drop. On the way up, when I was walking up it, I said, imagine if like a car went off this, it'd be quite a big impact. And there's nothing left of his car really. Driver though, okay, that's the important bit. Metal is replaceable, life is not. But yeah, that must have been a scary moment, get the heart going. Alright, so we're back from the rally event, and I'm going to throw up on screen right now some of the photographs that I didn't include in the main video. Now, all of these photographs probably could have been in the video, but I didn't want the video to be too stagnated, too repetitive, but I was just able to get banger after banger with shots. The vehicles looked amazing, the dirt kicking up looked superb. You know what, I don't even need to go through how exciting the event made me feel, because I think it pretty much comes across in the video. But I do want to touch on motorsports just very briefly. Like, it is something I want to continue to push, and something I want to continue to do in the future. If you guys know me, you know how much I love Formula 1, how much I love cars, and it is something I definitely want to keep pursuing. Next year, hopefully I'm going to be able to do a lot more motorsport events. I don't know if I'll be able to do a Formula 1 event. That is the big goal. I have been to Formula 1 events in the past. Me and my dad used to go every single year to Silverstone. Always a great weekend, but unfortunately, as we all know, Formula 1 is getting really expensive. But hopefully in the future, I will be doing one. And if you've seen what I can do in the past with motorsport, just imagine what I could do if I was given the chance to go to a Formula 1 event. it'd be something special. Anyway, the hashtag, let's have a look. Kicking off the hashtag today, we have this photograph by Shots by 20th, and this is a really super moody shot. The silhouette, the reflection, and that color grade on it as well. Perfection right there. What a way to start looking at the hashtag today. The next one we're gonna have a look at is, I'm going to choose this Mustang right here. Is this a GT500? I'm unsure which model, but I like the angle that you shot it at. Really cool, classic Mustang, always a win. We've got a bit of racing here by PB Racing Photos. Real nice panning shot right here. Really cool photograph, nailed it. And let's have a look at, oh, this one right here. I think this is just a really nice, simple frame. I like the reflection with the colors and the subject right there, and it just brings it all together. I think that's a really cool frame right there. Where was that? Spain. Barcelona, Spain. I wonder whereabouts that is, because raw artifacts, that's really cool. This shot right here, this, oh, wow, look at that. By Photoman_Dan, that's a really beautiful bit of scenery right there. And the trains, I didn't even notice the trains right there. This one by Tucker_photographs in downtown Dallas of this GT3. Both of these angles are really sick, but I much prefer the second one. Mainly because you've got that orange in the background that contrasts really nicely to the green, and you've also got the orange in the foreground as well, which is just a recurring theme within the photograph, and I love that you've just focused on a very minute detail of the car. I think that just brings to action and really brings your attention to that part of the vehicle. Great shots, Tucker. Really like what you've done with the framing. We've closed the car doors on today's video, but before you lock up and leave, I do want to hear from you guys. What videos do you want to see me do in the future when it comes to cars, motorsports? Do you want to see more editing tutorials, more shooting tutorials, POVs, vlogs? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you do also have any cool events that you think I should attend, do let me know as well. It'd be really interesting to hear what events I should go out and check out and do some photography around. And if you did like today's video, like, subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you're notified whenever I release a new video. But until next time, create, explore, and inspire. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.